When is a guest book more than just a guest book? When you give people some extra time and space to add something fun. Hi, I'm Nika Waters, and welcome to the Boat Galley Podcast. Today I'm talking about guest books aboard, and going a little bit beyond the write your name and where you met entry. Today's episode of the Boat Galley Podcast is sponsored by MantisMarine.com, maker of the Mantis Anchor, now available in models with and without a roll bar. Proven to set reliably in the most challenging bottoms, the Mantis Anchor digs like no other, making anchoring safer and boating more enjoyable. Mantis Marine brings to market practical, durable, and affordable marine products, including anchoring gear, scuba diving accessories, rechargeable waterproof headlamp for hands-free lighting, and solar charging navigation lights. Visit MantisMarine.com and see for yourself. We've almost always carried a guest book on board. The original one from our first cruise from 94 to 97 was a leather-bound notebook kind of thing that almost was longer than it is tall, embossed with guests on the front. And we carried this on Calypso's first cruise, and on her second one too, an envelope tucked into the back of it where we stashed any boat cards that people handed to us, or other cards too. And we can pull it out, dump out those boat cards, go through the entries, and it's really fun. We have rainy day memories. I'm really sorry we didn't bring that one along with us this time. And we forgot actually to get a guest book for this cruise. We wanted something new and a little bit different, but I guess we were thinking we were just going to do a regular notebook, or we hadn't thought about it, or I don't know. But when we were in Georgetown, Exuma in November of 2024, we had a couple of delightful evenings with Elise and Christian from the Dutch boat Elsa. And they brought us over their guest book to sign. This was a revelation. It was not the hand over a book while you're on board and write your name in a single line kind of guest book, though those are wonderful. But this was a treasure trove of a memory container. The book is a blank book, and every boat that is invited to sign it is handed the book to hold on to for an overnight stay or a couple of days. We saw photographs, beautifully drawn sketches, lovely letters to Chris and Elise. There were boat cards in there, lots and lots of little, lovely, personal memories that took up beautifully more space than what's afforded in a single line. I wish that I had seen this as an example of a guest book before November of 2024, but you know what? Better late than never. My friend Lisa cruises on the catamaran Dragonfly, and last September she actually gave me a beautiful handmade notebook with a chart on the cover. It was a blank book. I figured I was going to use it for my non-existent watercolor practice. But as I looked at this book, it seemed like the perfect vessel for our new guest book. And we started this one as a way to commemorate our forever cruise, although unfortunately we didn't start it for real after we arrived in French Polynesia in April. And so we missed out on entries from people who we had on board in the Bahamas and in Panama. I think there are a few placeholder pages actually that I've done where I said Georgetown and listed boat names, and Panama and listed boat names. Pages where I just listed a place and the people that we had on board, but no real entries. I needed to get someone to start it. And then, when we were in Anaho Bay, in Nukuhiva, we had Dovka over for dinner one night. Ben and Lauren and their kids Nora and Alexandra. They came over for a wonderful, really fun, glorious dinner aboard, and I thought, what better way to start this new tradition than to have these guys fill out their page or pages of the new book. Perfect way to start a new tradition. What I'd like to do is to get a photo printer and remember to take pictures of people we hang out with and stick pictures into each entry. And I've been a lot better since that first time with Dovka. Dovka is, by the way, for sale. It's a Hallberg Rassy 35 that They sailed on for a couple years, and it's been in the Shaw family for a while. But it's for sale in Papeete. So if you're looking for a great cruising boat, proven cruising boat, that's already in fantastic cruising grounds, check out SV Dovka in Papeete, Tahiti. But I digress a little bit. Guest books are an incredible way to commemorate the special people you've had on board, and they will spur memories for a long time to come. I'm really excited about this new way of having a guest book and encourage you to think about maybe thinking a little bit outside the box. If you don't have a guest book, definitely get one for the boat. I can't wait to share an anchorage with you when we can add to each other's guest books and toast to our incredible good fortune at being able to live this so interesting lifestyle. Thank you so much for listening to the Boat Galley podcast. We love hearing from our listeners. We love it when you share us with your friends. We love it when you leave us a 5-star review, as it does help others find us. And we love it when you don't forget to subscribe. The Boat Galley is all about making boat life better, and we hope we've done that for you today. Have the most incredible week.